Hey drone technology fans, Bill here. DJI Mavic 2 best feature? We'll have that coming right up. Before we get into the video, I'd like to read a disclaimer. All videotaping was done either over our house or in an open field. The other disclaimer is that this is my opinion based upon my ownership experience with a DJI Mavic 2 Pro. Your opinion may vary. Let's begin. You may remember that recently I did a video doing a range test and a performance test, testing the functions like the height, the battery time, the range, the speed of the drone. All those went well and were what I expected. Is that my favorite feature? No. One of the other things that I recently did was a video on quick shots, all the quick shot modes. Again, a lot of them were fun. I asked you for your opinion. Most of you agreed with me that Asteroid was your favorite. And these are always very fun to do. Is that my favorite feature? Nope, that's not my favorite feature. The video. Now, I've shot several videos, and I am just unbelievably impressed with the quality of this camera. This Hasselblad camera with the 1-inch sensor is light years ahead of the original Mavic Pro. So Bill, is this your favorite feature? No, but we're getting close. I promise we're getting close here. So one of the other things that I actually haven't had a chance to try out is ActiveTrack 2.0. Now, I'm really anxious to get over to the open field to be able to do that. Now, is that your favorite feature? Well, I haven't tried it yet, but I have tried it previously on my Mavic Pro, and while I enjoyed it, that is definitely not my favorite feature. So Bill, what's your favorite feature? Okay. Also got the opportunity, and as you've seen by flying, to be able to test OcuSync 2.0. Now, this video transmission system is incredible because it switches the signal channel, based upon the location that you're in. And it's absolutely fantastic. I've had crisp, clear video. In fact, I believe that's why when I did my live stream the other day, that just came out so well. I think it's because of this new OcuSync 2.0. But that's not my favorite. My favorite is Hyperlapse. Surprised? I'm not. I could not have been more impressed. Now, I have two clips here. The first clip I'm going to show you, we took over at the open field, and it was the very first time I did Hyperlapse. Now, I'm going to give you some stats after we go ahead and roll the clip. Now, you got to watch because it's not very long. There it is, 5 seconds long. For that 5 seconds, it took 4 minutes and 23 seconds to be able to process that. Now, the unique thing about Hyperlapse on the Mavic 2 is that on the Mavic Pro, when you used to do Hyperlapse, you used to have to do it manually, so to speak. You could go ahead and set the shutter to go off every 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 7 seconds. You could be able to set that. But once you did it, you had a lot of post-processing to do on your video editor. Well, the unbelievably good news is that processing is done on board the Mavic. By the time you're done flying, you bring the Mavic in, you get your SD card out, it's on the SD card. It's ready to go. Now, I did also do another clip of a sunset. Now, what I did on this one, I let this ran for about 20 minutes. Now, I can tell you this. It is a battery hog. It does take up a lot of battery. I'll get to that here in a minute. Let's roll this clip. Now, it is a little bit longer than the other one. Now that's what I'm talking about for a hyperlapse at the sunset. I'm anxious to get some more sunsets out here. We haven't had a lot lately because we've had a lot of rain lately, and especially sundowns haven't been real exceptional. So I'm anxious to get that out there. Just to let you guys know, I started out with 97% battery, and by the time I was done, it got down to about 36% battery. I had it up at about 23 feet to get this shot. That was optimal because the sensors were finally off. I was clear of the roof line of my house, so there wasn't any beeping as far as the sensors were concerned. The other thing that is very interesting and that I noticed, I couldn't get a close-up enough with my other camera, but I watched the Mavic 2 as it was taking the pictures, and it was a little bit windy and it was rocking back and forth. But what I did notice is that the camera made these ever so slight movements to stay fixed on target, which just unbelievably impressed me. And again, it took about 20 or so minutes. And that's the one thing that I have to tell everybody with hyperlapse is you need to be patient with hyperlapse. That's something that you just need to be patient with it because it is going to take some time and it is going to eat up battery. I'm looking forward to doing some more hyperlapses where I used hyperlapse free. Now I want to be able to get out, obviously when they get the waypoint issue fixed, be able to try them with waypoints. And I also want to fly while doing it as well too. I haven't done that yet. I'm just, again, these are my first couple of times, but I could not have been more impressed, especially with the second version. Question of the day. What is your favorite feature of the DJI Mavic 2? Let me know down in the comments section below. If you like the content from today's video, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and tell others about the channel. Also, be sure to check out my Facebook page where I do post daily updates regarding the drone and drone industry and anything DJI, Autel, or Parrot related. Also, be sure to check out my Twitter account where I do post daily updates and Instagram as well. And remember, it's always a great day to fly.